No doubt. Now, I was reading an article on Vice, and apparently the Wu Tang Clan was under FBI investigation and by the New York Police Department. Did you ever know about that, or did you know at the time that you guys, were pretty much the subject of an FBI investigation?
Yeah, bro. Me myself, I'm good. I'm not, I'm not sweating no bullets. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know that the Fed's been watching what we do for years, and I know that they listen to the conversation. So, I'm good because I don't know nothing.
Word.
I don't know nothing. Don't want to know nothing. INS take care of his family, take care of his kids, take care of his loved ones. I keep a small circle around me. And I ain't into no foul play. A brother turned 50, fortunate enough to be this year. And, life is good on a different side of things,
Yes, sir.
I ain't got no time for that, bro.
Indeed. Now, the man RZA, a lot of people give him a lot of criticism. A lot of your group mates, and I don't say a lot, some of your group mates have came out and give criticism in the past. Do you think that criticism was justified and warranted given everything that's happened and everything that you see is developed now? Or how do you feel about the criticism given to your brother RZA?
Yeah, RZA take a lot of heat, bro. I will say that. RZA take a lot. RZA, and the reason why I sympathize with it sometimes is because I know that he'll take the heat for some shit that he ain't even got nothing to do, or it doesn't directly translate to him. You know what I'm saying? But he's the face of everything, so he kind of gets the blame. And then for what he is responsible for the most part, he sticks to his guns. So, all I can say is, I got love and respect for my brother always, over any money or any possession or anything of that nature. And any disagreement that I will have with him, he knows because we've had plenty of disagreements. But even if I'm on fire about something, bro, I'm coming to him. We gonna have that conversation. I may flip the table. I may throw something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We both might be at each other's throats. But one thing I refrain from was putting my business, personal and business-wise, for the public to pick apart. You know what I'm saying? And to make their own judgment of things. Right now, people don't know enough about me to make any type of judgment. Oh, he the humble one. He the quiet one. He this, that. Like, my rap sheet is the longest in the clan. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm humble for a reason. I don't want the bracelets back on.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm cool on jail. I've seen all that. At a young age, I did a lot. I'm jaded in a lot of areas. A lot of these things don't impress me. The things that people chase and sacrifice their life for don't really impress me like that. I've seen that. I was pulling up to high school at 18 with Jeeps and all types of cars, stolen, rented, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, through my childhood, like, that's why I'm like, bro, I could pull up to the party in a Ford Focus, dog. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or Ferrari. Mm-hmm. The Ferrari ain't gonna make me feel no better than what I'm already feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm jumping out the Ford like, what up? Straight up, like, so people put a lot of worship in a lot of idols, man. Like, I don't live my life like that. I don't live materialistic. I don't have a bunch of things to keep up with. I keep my area. I keep my life pretty simple, pretry frugal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I take care of people, some who deserve it, some who don't. But God will give you that blessing just for doing what you know is right. You know what I'm saying? I learned that through life. Growing up as a knucklehead, you don't take things into account. You don't hear what Nana said and all that, until later on. So, that's how I feel like these kids is out here now. Like, ain't nobody giving them no jewelry, man. No mental jewelry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Wu Tang brand right now, is that still tied up? And do you guys still need permission? Like, what's the status on the brand? Can it still be used? Do you guys need permission? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, see, yeah, that's another thing too, right? What you just said, like I had to learn a long time ago that this is a business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, although we brothers and this is a brotherhood, there was a time where I leaned on the brotherhood side of things more than the business and didn't understand why certain things would happen. I didn't understand why my album took so long to come out, yet I was from day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand why this person is going to get this amount of money, but this person's getting that. You know, there were certain questions that was left on the board, and I was just like, yo, you know, just listening to everything, like, you know, it made you just wonder, start questioning. So it's like, for me, you know, I do everything according to the business of it. You know what I'm saying? And it started with me a long time ago, you know, after a few other members decided to leave the management and leave the production company. You know, there was only a few of us still there, and there wasn't really no action happening. And, you know, I was one of those people that was there. So I decided, listen, man, I'm not going to sit around and wait for something to come to me. I'm gonna go get it right there while I see it. And so I made my move to get out of the management and production company agreements, you know, and in the process I learned that, you know, I hastily signed an agreement that was for 9 years, whether or not I agree to participate or not. You know, they had the option to renew. And you start learning those type of things. And, you know, it forced me to, you know, I put 2 albums out. You know, you count 3 if you wanna count this last one. You know what I'm saying? The other one was a mixtape, the second one. But I put 3 albums out in the span of all this time, bro. Because I was in the back of the scenes, behind the scenes, fighting with lawyers. Because I said to myself, I'm not going to sign to these big labels and let these labels control my destiny, own my music, and basically tell me what and how to do what I do. I learned that you can sell 25,000 records and still make $250,000. You know, I learned valuable lessons being out there on my own. You know, whereas, I'm not selling 50, 60, 70, 80, 100,000 the first week, like some of these artists who are not even making that much in these times. You know, but I wasn't doing that. I'm like, yo, if I could sell 50,000 records, bro, I made $500,000. And that's simple math. So it's like, what would you rather have? Like, would you rather just be in front of the cameras all day, flossing with all the iciest jewels and all the women around you, or you know, you can sell 25,000, be out the way, bro, and make your $250,000, and do that once a year. I got people, I got a Czarface group, you know what I'm saying, where we put out 8 projects already.
Wow. And
to be honest with you, bro, that's keeping my lights up. Not any Wu Tang. Wu Tang make an album once every 7-8 years.
Right.
You know? So for the last 7-8 years, you know, I've been living off Czarface, man, and that's some skater stoner shit. You know, weed head. You know, I found the lane to do that. It's like, yo, that's a whole nother, you know, a whole nother ball game with that. So it's like, rather than, you know, put a W on that or whatever, it's like, nah, let me just throw that out there on my own without that, see how we do. And we survive. So, you know, for the most part, if I wanted to put something out and use the W, I would approach them and say, hey, you know, I can offer you a percentage of what I'm doing, you know, or offer you a brand fee, pay a fee for the usage of the brand. You know, I learned the licensing game. I started a licensing company myself for Inspectah. For anybody out there that wants to license the name Inspectah, and put my name on any of your products, and you know, we want to endorse it, and if it's something that we agree with in our lifestyle and our mentality, bro, you know, you hit us up, man.